for Bear Love. Yo! How we doing, Denver? That's what's up. I gotta move this. Hippies are a little clumsy. I'll probably fall off this stage. But I look young, but I come from a different time. I've had a beeper in my life. Yeah. And it wasn't even to sell weed yet. It was so my mom could tell me to come home. So I knew these things were tracking devices from day one. But I come from a different time. I saw Blockbuster get put out of business by Netflix. I saw one of my favorite, Toys R Us, get put out of business by Amazon and Walmart. I saw heroin get put out of business by fentanyl. I come from a time where you could take a mystery bag of powders off the barroom floor and go home and have a good night with that bag of Coke. In order to take that bag home, these guys have to know chemistry today. The 70s might have been free love. From the 80s, we had HIV. So, but at least my generation had mystery bag of powders will not kill you. So, but my friends' parents, they're hippies. And growing up is confusing enough, but how do you go through that rebellious phase when your parents are hippies? Get a job, go to school, get a degree. It's kind of hard to run away from your dad's TP, and he chases you down on horseback and says, "It's cool, bro, we can talk about it." But hippies did some good things for society. They invented the word grounded. Take away the TV, take away the phone, take away the tablet, get grounded. Before that, we just beat our kids. My friend whose parents are hippies, he got to choose his own consequence when he was in trouble. Like he could take away his tablet or his phone or one of the things. I got to choose the stick my grandma would beat me with. You know, in my friend's family, spooning means laying with your lover. In my family, a spooning means getting hit with a wooden spoon when you try and taste the gravy. You know, but my friend, I took him to Burning Man, and I'm going by Bear Love. That's my Burning Man name, you know, and their names are Solmar and Blu-ray. Their parents are hippies. They were like, "What's our Burning Man name? What's our Burning?" They realized they kind of already came with Burning Man names. So the whole Burning Man, they went by Bob and Sam. Okay. But I've got a little bit of gray in my beard, and I just started this comedy thing, so you can say I'm going through a midlife. But my generation just doesn't know how to do a midlife crisis correctly. My dad's generation, he bought a Corvette, spins in circles. My generation doesn't have Corvette money. So a midlife crisis for my generation looks like a 35-year-old should be trading recipes with the other moms at school. But instead, this weekend, she's getting her head shaved. I'm trying to date these girls. This is a real midlife crisis for these girls. They're shaving their head. Don't shave your head. So, but I'm not picking on the girls. The guys, we're not doing it correctly. I guess he should have joined the military 25 years ago with his dad. But instead, he's been working in a factory, and his knees are blown out. But you'll find him this week at Bass Pro Shop, looking for night vision goggles to hunt a deer. If you need night vision goggles to hunt a deer, you're not the warrior we need, Tanner. So, but you guys legalized pot. I feel safe wearing this tie-dye here. Thank you. Thank you. But kind of put me out of a job. Nobody tells you what happened to the weed man, the one that made it out. He delivers pizza now. DoorDash. And these people with the snowboard racks on the top of their car, looking like police, they're slowing down your food. I'm sorry. You know. But like I said, I used to grow pot here high up in the Colorado Rockies. Double meaning, high. And the worst thing happened to us when we were up there in the Rockies. Have you guys ever been so stoned you thought you invented something that you didn't really? So we ran out of Kool-Aid, and for a hippie, that's the worst nightmare. Chiba Hut even has it on tap like it's a real drink for us. You know, so, but my girlfriend shops at Costco, so we had a bunch of sugar up in the cabinet. And, you know, so I've got all this sugar, we've got a bunch of water, and I look up in the cabinet, and we're out of Kool-Aid, but all these hippies that were at our weed grow have brought tea. And so I'm like, this is good. We can flavor it with the tea. And so I've got sugar water tea. And for 3 days, I'm asking my girlfriend, you want another batch of sugar water tea? You know, my friends didn't call me out. You want another batch of sugar water tea? They probably thought there was pot in it, noticing me. But it was just celestial season, sleepy time. But your family will keep you in check. My family came from Texas. And I was telling him about my great idea to sell sugar water tea down at Red Rocks. Because it's better than Kool-Aid with the artificial flavoring. You know, everybody can get their different flavor. And he goes, this is really good, Bear. But you did not invent sweet tea. That's it. Have a good night.
Give it up for Bear Love one more time.